who becomes a Jnani, I mean becomes in inverted comma.
Before that, what does mean by Brahman is infinite?
Infinite.
First thing. That is, Brahman is everywhere. Brahman is everywhere. When he is everywhere, where will he move? There will be no space to move anywhere. So there will be no space. So space will never be there. If space is not there, then there will be no time. Time was meant for space. Space-time continuum is a graph. When there is no space, there will be, when there is no x-axis, there
Beyond
will be
time
no
and space.
There is no.
So Brahman is infinite. So this person who becomes inverted comma, becomes a Jnani,
So-
does he has the infinite experience that he becomes the entire galaxy?
The point
Number
is this.
one,
No. The point is, when you just become one with him, that's all. Then you himself become that infinite, that's all.
So there's no individual.
And there is no question of because the Brahman alone remains, there is no you. You only disappear, that's all. Then the Brahman alone remains, knows it is infinite.
No, I'll tell you three situations on it. And three situations are solid. Then you correct me. Okay. So in the first situation, does the person think that he is the entire galaxy? He becomes all the stars, galaxies are within
No,
him.
the day
So I'll finish off.
the day he becomes that, there is no question of he remains. So the question of his feeling does not arise because he is that.
The second state, Swami, is that the state of deep sleep when nothing remains, there is no time, no space, no limitation. So is it the state of the dream in which a person is not aware of anything? And the third stage is that when the person drops the feeling that he is finite, does he indirectly becomes infinite? The three situations, is correct. The moon may correct.
First point is, as I told, Brahman is infinite. You should know what do you mean by infinite. Infinite by that you doesn't mean something which is too much.
Okay.
Here the infinite means it is not finite. So
The third
it is
situation.
everywhere. That is the main
The
thing.
third thing, the third which I told.
So it is everywhere. That is what should then the idea.
Okay.
The words in all our scriptures, it doesn't mean what it says. He says he is Ananda. The idea doesn't mean it is Ananda. He is not at all anything to do with sufferings or dukkha. It is always to negate the negative. It is never to tell the positive. Sureshwara Acharya in his Vartika and Taittiriya Upanishad, he explains it beautifully in every case. Never think that he is Ananda. When you say he is existence, it doesn't mean that he is existing. There is nothing called existence. There is no non-existence, something remains, that's all, we call it existence. You are done. You don't know what it is, that's all. It is all, we try to put it under your pot language. It is only a pot. So it will not cover, the language will not cover, it is a small language, it will not cover it.
So what is on the second situation, Swami?
Eh?
A non-experience.
What is the second
Or the
one?
deep sleep state.
Deep sleep, what is your...
There is no limitation.
See, in the deep sleep, you are actually in the ultimate stage of the reality. But the point is, at that stage, that portion does not remain because again you go back. So that is why we don't. Otherwise, it is the same thing. That is why if somebody doesn't have sleep for 3 days, we run because it is the ultimate. It is the infinite Ananda. So you don't want to lose it. It is actually the Brahma, the same sthiti of Brahma sthiti you are getting it. But it doesn't last and ignorance is on one side, waiting at all times. That is the only...
So that's for Agnani, Swami. Gnani, does he remain in that state?
The Jnani, from your point of view, there is no state for him at all. There is no Jnani left. When he has become that, he is one with him. Then afterwards, the one who acts as the Jnani is that ultimate itself takes that form so that it can be used with the people. If he himself tries to come directly and tells you, I am God, I would like to meet you tomorrow and have a full discussion about you, you will run away.
No, believe in the bliss of the deep sleep always.
Who?
The Gnani, once he becomes a Gnani.
Not
He
only
will have that bliss of
Jnani,
deep sleep.
everybody in the deep sleep, he is in Ananda, he is the infinite.
Yes, Swamiji. I am in deep sleep, I am in Ananda. But the Gnani, when he is awake also, will he have the same bliss of the deep sleep?
For the Jnani, he gets it while whatever happened to you during sleep, the same thing
Awake.
happens to you while awake.
Awake.
That is, in other words, his nexus or sambandha with everything in the world snaps. That is why he doesn't recognize even his own body. Even his sambandha with his own body leaves. So nothing else. So when there is no connection, you have no feeling about it. That's all. So the entire thing, you have no nexus with wife, son, children, your own body. So in the deep sleep you are not aware, they are all there by your side. So even though they are there, you are not aware of them. So that's the method. So that if you do it in the
awake
waking state, then that becomes the jnana.
But one thing, Swamiji, in the sleeping state, you are not aware that you are
Sleeping.
No, that you are not aware that you are detached, completely void, or
Yes,
whatever
correct,
it is.
correct.
But an jnani in a so-called
Yes,
awake
no.
state,
And see, you are not aware means what? The external awareness is not there.
correct,
That's all. The external awareness is not there. You are all awareness at that time.
correct. But when you are awake and you are a
So the
jnani,
same, that ever awareness will be there for you. The external awareness will disappear. The external awareness which only takes the photograph of the world only, that disappears completely.
Ahankara is gone.
That mind portion doesn't work.
Doesn't work because
That's
the
the
mind
thing.
is gone. No, no,
Yeah, the mind
no
portion
narcissistic
doesn't work.
place. So the mind doesn't work.
But don't you get aware just through the mind? Because if you don't really have the mind, can you?
Eh?
But don't you get to this awareness state only through the mind?
No, by crossing the mind. It is beyond the mind. In the mind you can't get anything. Because mind is a bacha of awareness. It is a shadow of the awareness. It is a reflection of the awareness. It is a reflection of the awareness. It is nothing separate. A reflection in a mirror is nothing. It is the original only. That's why.
Pratibimba.
Hmm?
Pratibimba.
Pratibimba. It is not exactly Pratibimba. Here is the case like the sunlight is coming, you hold your lens through which it is concentrated, so it goes and it gives a lot of heat.
Okay.
So that portion is the reflection of the sunlight.
Actually, it's not the reflected light.
Eh?
They say they compared with the mirror kept in
That,
front of a
that
dark room.
comes over that this thing, we call it the reflected light. That portion you call the reflected light.
Because the example they give Swami, they say that there is a sunlight,
Yes.
which is ever the illuminator,
Yes.
never the illumined. They got a dark room which is equivalent to a body or the world, which is ever the illumined and never the illuminator. You keep a mirror outside the window, which is illumined in relationship to the sun, and illuminator of the room. So they compare the mind to this mirror. How far it is to the
That's correct, that's always there. See,
There is a
even
reflected consciousness of
reflected consciousness, we call it. That's all. What is reflected consciousness? A reflection of the consciousness.
consciousness.
That's what it is.
And what is the meaning of Chidabhasa?
Exactly.
Abhasa
Abhasa
means
means
ignorance.
reflection. Chit means that awareness.